Welcome to PioneerTV Pregame.
Tonight, the Mooresville Pioneers face off the Greenwood Woodmen. Thank you for joining us on PioneerTV Pregame. My name is Alex Johnson, and joining me is Gavin Greider.
With the Pioneers' win against Plainfield last week, their current record is 3-0. In that game, Nick Patterson threw 17 complete passes of 25 attempts for 276 yards and 4 touchdown passes. Levi Dorn caught 3 touchdown passes. Hogan, Denny, and Jarius Evans also caught a touchdown pass each. Kellen Copeland picked up a safety. Michael Zellman, Hogan, Denny caught interceptions. Aiden Gracie snatched a fumble recovery. Hunter Burnett, Gabe McCormick, and Aaron McClure each collected a quarterback sack. Next week, the Pioneers face off the Hawks at Decatur Central.
Let's look at some of Mooresville's key players. Mooresville quarterback Nick Patterson has a .580 pass completion percentage, 260 yards a game, 10 touchdowns, and 3 pass interceptions. Next, there's junior Hogan Denny and junior Levi Dorn. Hogan Denny has 236 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, and 16 rushing yards. Levi Dorn leads the Pioneers with 289 receiving yards and has 5 receiving touchdowns. On defense, junior Landon Clements leads the Pioneers with 37 tackles and 1 sack. Senior Kenny Curry for the Pioneers has 950 kickoff yards and 40 punt yards. He has made 14 out of 14 PAT kick attempts and 2 out of 3 field goal attempts.
The Pioneers played against the Woodmen at Greenwood last season. Mooresville won that game 70-14. During that game, the Pioneers had a .789 pass completion percentage, 278 passing yards, 17 rushing carries, 221 rushing yards, 276 receiving yards, 1 sack, and 72 tackles. Greenwood had a .111 pass completion percentage, 1 passing yard, 39 rushing carries, 178 rushing yards, 1 receiving yard, and 35 tackles.
The Greenwood Woodmen lost to Martinsville last week 28-14, making their current record 1-2. Now let's look at Woodmen's season schedule. Week 1, Greenwood won 35-7 against Seymour. Week 2, Greenwood lost 21-20 against Indian Creek. Week 3, Greenwood lost 28-14 against Martinsville. Week 4 is tonight's game against Mooresville. Week 5, Plainfield. Week 6, Perry Meridian. Week 7, Decatur Central. Week 8, Franklin Community. And Week 9, Whiteland.
Now let's look at some of Greenwood's key players. Greenwood quarterback Brock Riddle has a .585 pass completion percentage, 116.3 yards a game, 4 touchdowns, and 2 pass interceptions. Next, there's Carter Campbell and Alan Burnett. Carter Campbell leads the Woodmen with 74 receiving yards. He has 2 receiving touchdowns. Alan Burnett leads the Woodmen with 257 rushing yards and 51 carries. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. On defense, Cole Basie leads the Woodmen with 26 tackles and 11 tackles per game. Jins Vid for the Woodmen had 212 kickoff yards. He has made 3 out of 3 PAT kick attempts.
Let's look at both teams' current season comparison. Mooresville's offense has 48 passing completions, 11 passing touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, 541 total rushing yards, and 801 total passing yards. Mooresville's defense with 5 interceptions, 6 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, and 228 total tackles.
Greenwood's offense has 31 passing completions, 4 passing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns, 565 total rushing yards, and 349 total passing yards. On defense with 2 interceptions, 1 sacks, 0 fumble recoveries, and 186 total tackles.
Thank you for watching Pioneer TV Pregame. Be sure to stay tuned for tonight's game.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday night, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.